Previously on Doki Doki Literature Club's Purist Mod. And hello, Monica. What? Yeah, access denied. We ain't playing the original game, Monica. We are playing a mod. You have no control over this now. Just why did you bring me back here? We're going to make things right.
Oh! Well, then you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Hell yeah!
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem, guys! Yeah! In reality, though, I cannot write poems for Toffee. I really can't. And that sucks because when I'm trying to write a fantasy world, I want to write songs in that fantasy world as well. Because, I mean, they're the best. They're like the best part of enriching your world. Like, look at the Bard songs in Skyrim. Look at like the songs that were in Game of Thrones, like the Reigns of Castamere, and some of the songs in Lord of the Rings as well. In Middle Earth, they're like the most awesome ways to enhance the world and everything. And I can't write poems. And if I can't write a poem, how can I write a song? God damn it! It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favourite club member would like. Something good might happen with whomever likes your poem the most. Right. So, oh, it's been so long since I've heard the song. Ah, it's so cool. So, yes, who am I going for? I'm going for best girl. I'm going for the best girl. Going for Yuri. Yuri's best girl. Right, so. Effulgent, Heaven Sent, okay, that was her. Contamination, Horror, Imagine, Lust, Determination, Landscape, Ambient, that word. Extraordinary. Agonizing. Graveyard. That's a. Oh! Okay, so I've got. Okay. Nightgown. Disoriented. Misfortune. Ouch. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Vivid. Oh, I hitting misfortune and seeing Sayori jump then made everything come back from the original game. Oh no. Oh no. Starscape. Aura. Okay. Yuri did the most jumping then, definitely. Hi again, Ryan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, huh? Nah, don't wait. Why did Monica's voice suddenly turn into like an attempt at Mickey Mouse? I usually have like 3 go-to voices when it's a girl. I have the soft-spoken one like this.
And then I have the happy, carefree one like this.
And then I have the one that sounds almost like Mickey Mouse. I don't know why. Nah, don't worry. It might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Ryan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
I mean, I am. I write. I haven't published my original work, but I write.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you're planning to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Hey, here's literature. No, and I've got some manga. I do. I've got some Attack on Titan. I'm not up to date with the anime yet, but I'm like a part way through series 3 manga wise. And I've got the vanishing of Nagato Yuki-san, because hell yeah, that's like literally about my favourite ship in Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Of course I was going to have that. And Berserk. I've got Berserk as well, although I believe I'm still stuck in the Golden Age arc still on that, so I need to get more continue on from that, because god damn it, I want to continue Berserk.
Don't worry, guys. Ryan always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Ryan can become good friends too.
Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she puts me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayuri.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? This is what... And when this happened, when this happens, my mind is just like, ladies and gentlemen, I've got him. I've got her. This is the one. This is definitely the one. She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Here we go, boys. Hell yeah, I got more picks for Yuri. So yeah, our poem's gonna be awesome. But at the same time, it would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, it's so cool to hear the tune again. Also, it was Dan Salvado also did the not only did he do the story, and basically kind of like create the game with help from others. He wrote all the music as well. I don't want to like have him have credit for stuff that possibly other people have done, but I know a majority of the work was, according to the credits, was done by Dan Salvado himself. It's so cool when people just go ahead with like their passion projects and that, and they just turn out brilliant. I loved the first Doki Doki Literature Club, especially the big twist in it, and I loved it, every second of it. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear.
Once
it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about, anyway?
Well...
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give it away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most her relationships, and her life starts falling apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ryan?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you're thought you relate to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one of letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologise. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if anything I say sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get my book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah,
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
that's... sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. Flipping hell. God, my glasses are reflecting on the wall then. I was thinking, what the flipping hell was that on the wall there? Ow. My right eye. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realise she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry, I was just...
Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry, I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold the book more between the two of us, more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Ah, yeah. Look at her. Look at her. She is a beaut. She is a beauty. And I don't even mean her personality, her shy timidness and everything. She is a beaut. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the other side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready? To turn the page?
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay.
Oh, look at that smile! Look at that smile! Look at that smile, people!
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does, like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Ryan, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri excels, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look a little down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left the book and slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf. What? Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Loose leaf? On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri. God damn it. Look at Jojo. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. And so we must end this episode right here, folks. Where will our journey to Valentine's Day take us? Stay tuned to find out. And if you liked what you've seen here, folks, then you know where that subscribe button is, and because the YouTube gods demand it, you better ding that bell. But until next time, guys, keep smiling, keep laughing, keep enjoying life to its fullest. And that's the bottom line, because Runedom Studios said so.